My name is Jet, and I'm the engineer from Wecon. So today I want to show you the communication about our electric 6V. Okay, so today our training have three parts. The first part is about the Modbus RTU master. We use the function block to send the message to a slave. And the second part is about the Modbus TCP. Master and slave. And the third part is about our free text protocol. So let's begin the first one, first topic, our Modbus RTU master. At the beginning, I want to introduce debugging tool Modbus slave to you. It's a slave. Uh, it's a software in our PC, and our PLC can connect with our PC by some USB to serial port, and we can let our PC act as a slave to communication with the PLC. Yeah. So the first part of the first topic, I want to introduce the Modbus message format. In one message, we always have these four parts. The device address is me the slave ID of the Modbus slave, such as 01 means we communication with the slave 01, yeah, slave 1, and 02 means slave 2, yeah. So this is the device address. And the next part is about the function code. Function code means what function the master is used to the slave. Uh, Such as we have the 01 to read the single coin states from device, and the 05 is about write the coin state, and the 03 about read the register value, and the 06 about write. So Modbus have many function code can let our master to read and write the value from the device. Yeah, the second part is about function code. And the third part is about the data format. In data format, we usually have the address, and last, sorry, and last, and our data is me, uh, which address we need to read or which address we need to write to the device. Yes, and the final part is about the CRC check. So let's imagine an example. If we need our master read the value from the coin 40496, then we need to set the device address because we need to read from the slave 1. So set is a 01, and the function code because we read coin state, so function code as 032. And this format we read the 4096. So if we use hex is about hex 1000, and the last is 01, and add the CRC check. So that is a message we send to device can read the coin 4096 from device 34. Yeah. About the message format, do you guys have any question? Okay, if no question, let's start the next topic. Okay, thank you. So, so next part, I will introduce our Modbus master function block. This function block is a new one for our 6V. You can see we have the enable to open the function block, and the communication port means which COM port we use. Um, as we know, the 6V have two IS4 X4 X5 COM ports. Yeah. So we can set the which COM port we need to use in this part. 0 means COM1 and 1 means COM2. And the select ID, just like we just said, the select ID in the function code, and the select address and the count and the data, just like our data format. Yeah, the select address means which address I need to read from the slave, and the count means the last, and the data. If we are read function is me. The value read from the slave will save which address in our PLC. If the function is about read, it means which address we need to read to the slave. Yeah. So this is our function block input. And the output we have down. Down means the message is send over. Busy means the COM port is still busy. Sometimes there are many different function block in our project, and the PLC will work them from top to bottom. So just one Modbus function block is working, and the other will show you the COM port is busy. Yeah, and active it means the message is sending. This is the message sending. Sorry, wait a moment. This one is means the message is sending. This one is means the message is sent down. And sometimes the communication have some error, so we have the error state and the error ID to the user to show the user what error is happened. Yeah. So back to the example. Uh, you can see the select ID I set is 01, and the function code is 01. Select address is 4096, and the last is 1. So this function block is for our example. We just say it can read the current state from address 4096, select 1, and save in the data D3. Yeah. So about the function block, do you guys have any question about the pins, input and output? Okay. So if no other question, I will show you an example to how to use the function block. Wait a moment. Because the function block is new function. So maybe you guys PS Studio, oh sorry, PS editor have no the function block. After this meeting, I will show a download link for this version to you. Then you can download and test the function block. And then first we need to open the open the COM port and set the communication setting and set the protocol and set the station number. Yeah.
Sorry, I have a question.
Okay.
The station number zero,
Yeah. Station number.
uh, I tried that before. It didn't take that.
What?
It didn't take the station number as zero before. I tried it
Uh, a station number, a zero means the PLC is a
as a
active
master.
master. Yes. Yes. Zero
Yes,
means
but
master. Yeah.
yes, but it gave me an error when entering it zero in the LX6. In the LX5, it's okay.
Okay. What?
It gave me an error when entering it zero in the LX6. In LX5, it's okay.
But if we set the other number, it means the PLC act as the slave, not master.
Okay.
Yes. Only we
I
set
can.
set zero is the PLC act as the master. If we set one to other number, it means the PLC act as the Modbus slave, not master. Okay.
Okay, but I wasn't able to enter it zero. This is the problem. I can send a screenshot on the group.
Okay. Uh, After this meeting, you can send the question to our group. Yeah. I will check after the class. Okay. So let's continue. We set the communication setting and protocol zero as the master. Yeah. And then we add the function code, function block. Then we can see the function block just like we said before. Yeah. Then we set the pin in the function block. You can set the input as the register or just number, but the but you can't leave them blank. But for the output, you can leave them as blank. The communication port 00 means COM1 and 1 means COM2, just like I said. So that's all. Let's begin a test. You can see the demo. I create a function block. a function block, and I set the pin, set a pin port, and set some logic to set the value to the pin. Let's download it, compliant, and download it to our PLC. And we check and we click the M1 to set the value to our function block. Then open our Modbus select and check the communication setting. And set the address, slave ID as 1, and address as 4096. So the function code 1 means read from the slave. So if we set it as 1, yeah, we can see the data be saved in D3. Yeah, because the D3 is a word address, so it show 246, just 1111. Yeah. So this is about our Modbus master function block. Do you guys have any question? Okay. And if you guys want know some other error code of Modbus function block, you can visit our Wecon support center. There are a table to show the error code and what's the error code mean. And if you guys want download the demo, you can go with the Wecon support center too. Yeah. So let's begin the next topic about the Modbus TCP master and slave. First, we can see the Ethernet protocol setting in our program tree, and we double click it. We can see the Ethernet configuration. First, first we can set the protocol type as Modbus TCP master or slave, and we set the IP address. If master, we set the IP address for the slave. If slave, we don't need to set the IP address. And set the enable bit. It's me when the bit set on, the function is enabled. If it's set off, the function is not work. And if we set it as a blank, it means the function is always open, always work. Yeah. After we click OK, we can see a table like this. we can see a table like this. Yeah. So from the left to right, you can see the slave ID and the trigger model. Trigger model, we have loop and the trigger. Loop model means send the message once in a while. It depends on your loop time, such as you set the 1000 uh 1 second, and it will send the message 1 second once 1 second. And if you use the trigger model, it means when the trigger bit is set on, uh, the PLC will send a message to the slave. And the next is about the function code, slave address, and the last, yeah, just like the Modbus at you. Yes. So you can see if we know the message format, the TCP setting and the RTO setting is very easy for us. Yeah. So let's just see the demo, see the sample. The first one, I use the 01 to read count from 4096, just like the demo in RTU. And the next one is read register from the same address. And the third one is about I use the M22 to trigger this message. When the M22 is set on, we set the message to set the value to count 4106. Yeah. And the final one is about uh read register to the 4106. Yeah. And this one is about last. This one is about the address from the address in our PLC. Yeah. So we download the demo into our PLC. Sorry. And because this is Modbus TCP, so we use the Modbus TCP. Yeah. First one is read the. Oh, sorry. Because I set the M300 as the enable bit, so let's set the 300 was on. Yeah, you can see we get the value from the device M0 as 1. Yes, just our first function. And the second function, the second function, yes, you can see because it's loft model. So it's continue to read the function and to read the value from device. So uh, I write in the Modbus slave and the POC change the value in time. Next one is about the trigger model. So in trigger model, we need a trigger to send the message. You can see if I change the value just in PLC, and the slave have not changed. We must check the trigger bit, and then PLC send message to slave and value change. Yeah. So this is about our Modbus TCP master function. Do you guys have any question about the TCP function, TCP master? Okay. After this meeting, I will send the demo to group, download the link to the group so you can test this model yourself. Yeah. So, and for Modbus slave, uh, in fact, the PLC don't need set too many things. For RTU, the PLC just needs to set the sorry, to set the RTU state, and for the TCP, they just need to set is a slave. Then you can visit the PLC ID. The PLC will address a slave, and you can read the data from PLC. And the PLC address and is you can check the table to check which Modbus address means in PLC. And this table is in our Wecon support center too. Yeah. So this is about the Modbus. The final topic is about the free text protocol. In the past, customer maybe need a table to show which PLC address means which function to set some tests show people to show the user. But now user can make the address themselves, set the name to more user friendly. Yes. So this is the free text protocol. User defined value. Yeah. First one, we needed to find the global variable in our PLC. And we can create the global variable in the table. And after compliant, we can export the table to our PC. You can get a file like this and import the file into our HMI. you can control this this variable you create in our HMI, and the only global variable can be exported normally. Okay, you can see when we open a project, you can see the global variable and the GVL, and you can create the global tag yourself and set a tag name such as test, yeah, and set the type of the data, such as we need a bit, so we set it as a ball, and test2 as a word, yeah. After we combine all, we can, sorry, we can export label to our PC, such as, and set the test name and save. Then you can see we have a XML file, yeah. And and next we open the PS Studio. Sorry, open the PS Studio and add a new project. Is net 6B and set the PLC pointer in here, and then import the label we just export. Yeah, then we can see the tag we create in the PLC. Then we can use them in our PHMI, such as test and test2. Yeah. Um, Maybe in the in the next last version, when you complete the HMI program, you guys will see the notice. Uh, this project only supports in PIV 2.0, but in fact now our all HMI is in V 2.0, so you can forget this message. You can forget this message. Yeah. It doesn't affect your use. And now only Edge series can support the practical. Yeah. Let's see the program we just create. Check the address 1.8. 1.8 in the online simulation. So you can see we can control the address. We can control the tag we just create. Yeah. So this is about our free tag protocol. There are three things needed to notice. The first thing is about I just said, only edge series can support the protocol. Even old model can support too. And even we don't use the free tag. We don't need this free tag. We still need to input the tag field. Sometimes some customer just create the sorry just create a new communication for 6V, but they will but they cannot see the X point, Y point, and the M point. They cannot choose. They cannot choose. Because the X, Y, M point is is in our tag field too. Yeah. So you must to export this tag and import them into our PLC or into our HMI. Then you can use them. Yeah. Or the protocol just blank. Yeah. And the third part is uh some guys maybe use our 6C and AC660 PLC. You will know the Colotis V3 protocol cannot online simulation, but the FreeTech protocol can online simulation. So you can use the PC to do the simulation to debugging your your PLC program and the HMI program. Yeah. So this is all about our for tech free tech protocol. So do you guys have any question?